Alright. Alright, just make sure it's all set up. Just gotta check the audio. So just don't mind that, don't mind that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright. Hello everyone, Luminar here. And it's time for another part of Luminar's fantasy adventure on Final Fantasy XIV Online. So, last part, oh my goodness, we got such a nostalgia trip with it. Because, well, I'll put it like this. We fought one of the 4 elemental fiend lords. And it's so good. It's so good. Alright, so we're picking up where we left off last part. Sorry if I'm being a little slow right now. I'm just making sure that the audio is working right. Because last time it I wasn't too sure. Alright, hold on. Alright. Anyway. So yeah, the Dark Road Void sent here, they were it was quite a surprise, really. Yeah, sorry if I haven't moved or anything yet. Like I said, I'm trying to get things tested out and all. It's just there's such a I was gonna have it on the PC to check, but I was like, yeah, no, it was starting to do the whole crashing thing and everything. So I was like, yeah, no, I gotta make sure it's done here. Alright, so we're good. We're fantastic now. Sorry, it's just I get paranoid about this stuff, and it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to end up doing a stream, especially where you cannot go backwards from saving and lose a whole bunch of time. Alright, so here we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry about that, folks. There. Okay. Where everything begins. Hello there, Reina! Doing good. Just starting to stream. Hope everything's going good for you. Ah. Woo. And yeah, if I sound a little bit low, just let me know. Because the audio likes to be weird at times. Okay. There we go. Hope your day's been going good, too. Oh, yeah. Is he doing okay? Okay. Okay. Ah. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, cause yeah, don't want things to escalate too badly. And I'm pretty sure you'd probably drag him there if needed. Ah. Alright, we gotta follow this. We gotta follow the Dark Road Void. Ah. Yeah, I know that feeling of lack of being able to drive. But no, yeah. At least you got him covered if things turn. But I do hope things stay good for you both and it all stays well. Good vibes and good fortune for ya. Yeah.
This is where I belong. My home. This endless darkness you call the void. There was once light here, and it shone its warmth upon creation. The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
It must have been a terrible war indeed.
It shattered the balance, causing darkness to engulf the world. All life was transformed into monstrosities, void sent. We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin eaters, darkness begat void sent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have died in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a void sent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am void sent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness became a woman grown. But that was then. And now, I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
Forgive me. It was not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I've neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me void sent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
And call me what you will. I care not.
How about Zero?
Nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning.
I have been.
For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. Zero, then.
Yeah, my model, I kind of have the expressions set off, because if not, my model would be having all kinds of weird expressions. So, yeah, that's why. And, yeah, I like to stay quiet during the cutscenes at times when it's voiced. Also, this is part of new content, Raina, so, I don't know if there's going to be, you know, anything that could be, lean to the epilepsy, so, just giving you a heads up. Because I don't want anything to happen to you. Or any other viewers watching this who might have epilepsy. Because, yeah, I have it as well. But mine's, oh, yeah, welcome. Alright, so. Now we continue the cutscene. And yes, they really did a lot of good job on the graphics here. The music is just as good, too. Alright, now we continue. Here's to fruitful partnership. Whoop whoop!
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ashdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us.
Uh-oh. We had company.
Did you say something?
No.
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of void scent, perhaps.
But yeah, I have to know, it's kind of impressive how there are those who can easily narrate. It's like, timing just gets down to a T. And with the cutscenes that voice and all, you just got a little trick that can be done is, just go with the flow of it. Instead of feeling forced about saying something during a cutscene, just take the time, stay relaxed, and enjoy it. You'll get the feeling of when you need to talk during it. Also, excuse me. For everyone who is watching, if you think others might enjoy it, you're more than welcome to share the link. Let's keep the fun rolling and going. Yeah. Now, hold on. Before we continue, I just want to look at this backdrop for a second. This is so good. So good. Honestly, this feels like it could be some... Honestly, this backdrop here feels like it's something out of D&D itself, not Final Fantasy. The visuals and everything. It really is. Like, even the sky. Oh, this new patch they did, they really went all out. Plus, they did a good callback. Funny enough, this is the dungeon. We beat the dungeon last part, and now we have to explore the dungeon. It's kind of funny. You beat the dungeon boss, now we're just raiding their dungeon. It's like, oh yeah, sure, the minions ran away. They're smart enough not to fight those who beat their boss. Now we're just gonna loot anything we can. Ah, that's the irony of it. Plus, again, the first boss of this area we fought liked to use a lot of poison and earth. Yeah. And was very, talkative, too. We had a very talkative boss. So, yeah, you can tell the fun times with that. Alright. Now, it does look like we're going to be heading to that castle, too. Alright. Off we go! Dun 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 dun! Wait, hold on. Follow the light! Oop, hold on. Oh my. That's new. Huh. Ah, down doggy. Stay doggy. Yeah, that's, we're gonna leave that alone. If this doesn't give D&D vibes, it gives Halloween vibes. If you want to inquire them with pets, you're more than welcome to. Look, another doggo. Stay, boy. Stay, doggy. Good doggy. Stay. Yeah, it's understandable. It's very understandable. If you have to leave before you start getting more migraines, understandable. Health comes first. But to be fair, it took me 2 days to figure out combat myself. Oh boy, it was hilarious when it first started. Alright, so. Okay. So with this here, upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. So, basically, this is saying we're going to be going to movie scenes. Sit back and enjoy movie time. And thankfully, we got the auto to play, so. Time to kick back low and enjoy the story of what will happen. But yeah, also, like I said, I don't know anything further ahead, so there might be a chance of a lot of flashing lights and everything. So, do be careful, everyone. Do be careful. In addition, you'll be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. So basically, if we lose in a battle, we basically go back to the start of that battle. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Alright. Don't do battles while other quests are engaged, so if you're trying to do raids or anything, yeah, you're going to get canceled out of them. Oh my. Oh. This is gonna be a big one. Let's begin. Movie cutscene time. Oh.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
Oh, come on.
That I should miss my mark.
That's the boss we just faced.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Death doesn't exist.
Uh-oh.
Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory. What? I must devour you too. Yes, I must. Drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
Oh dear. And the either were stored in the chest, so if there's anyone, it'd come right from the chest. Oh boy. Oh boy. This got a lot
It's another
uglier.
death they want. I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast. Come, struggle with all your might. It will make that much richer and tastier.
I love the music too. Final Fantasy IV callback. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Come at me. Here we go. Here we go.
We do well to break up this feast quickly.
Then let's see these guests on their way.
Lost their clock. Lost their clock. Come at me. Come at me, you fiends. I'm a tank. I'm a tank. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Again? Aha! Come on. One-on-one fight, let's go. Ah. Great. He's looping it.
Our foe has reclaimed an advantage. We need to drag him out of this damnable beast.
Come on.
Stand together.
Come on. Yeah, sorry if it freezes like that sometimes. I don't know why.
There's no end in sight.
Oh boy.
A retreat may be in order.
Yeah.
When will you learn? No matter what you
Oh
do,
boy.
you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing.
Oh.
Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
Ooh. Hello.
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Oh boy.
Satisfied?
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine.
Revengeance again. I'm gonna enjoy this greatly. From Final Fantasy IV, this guy I did not like that much, but I'm going to enjoy whooping his face in.
However, a debt is a debt. I will return you here and now.
She can turn void source into crystal. But this is hope.
That true strength, true strength.
Attend to the minions first. Keep going.
Whew! Honestly, that was kind of close. I couldn't target them, so. Are you kidding me?
That's far enough.
Go Zero. She's whooping them.
Reinforcements!
This will hurt.
Impressive.
Woo! Close. You say enough, I say no. You were going down, buddy. just in time too. That was too close. I think that if we lost 0 there, we would have. It would have been a game over.
Finally getting serious, John.
Come on.
Very well. Let us return the favor.
Get back here for your whooping. Come on now. Almost got him. Almost got him. Yeah, you fight me. The tank buster. Ha! You can't bust this tank.
We must stop him now!
Ow, 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 ow. A little more, just a little more. Got him! You're done.
Fools! Do not think you have defeated me. I will return again and again. What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Just you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
Finally. Got him to shut up. Egotistical. Duh. Uh-oh. Flashback. Flashback! Oh, what memories will we see?
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you four hither.
Oh.
I who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, yes, but what of the King's gift? In days from wait, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
No.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether. This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my 4 arch-fiends. As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
Yo! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes!
Are you all right?
Golbez.
The Void Sense essence remains. But it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Gamaleone called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I received my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
Oh yeah. We saw some things. Many a things.
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it was Ajaya. even as it pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
For the ambitions of this Golbez.
We've been given much to consider. Let us take a moment to review what we know.
What? Oh, right. His crystal. We should probably keep it with us. Because who knows if, you know, somehow he'll magically escape somehow, being the escape artist he is, and being super egotistical. But yeah, no, not gonna lie. Oh, the callback to Final Fantasy IV is real. This is what we've been waiting for. Ah. All we need now is 6. Well, okay, from 6 we got Kafka, but we need more. We need the main characters, like Celeste and Terra. And from 7, yeah, there's a lot to go from there. Maybe someone other than you know, Cloud showing up, because we already got a lot of Cloud. I mean, have it be like Yuffie or Aerith. And from 10, oh my goodness, from 10, that's gonna be some good choices there. We have 15 different Final Fantasies to go from, and we're just barely scratching the surface of what's to be expected. Even after all these years, too. Wait a second. It's been 12 years since this came out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A few more years and this game will be as old as the number of Final Fantasy we got out. 15. Well, not counting the spin-offs and side stuff and everything. I mean, like, main number order. I'm sorry, I'm just very excited about this. Oh, it's so good. Groping. No. Hold on, wait. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Estinian, what? What? Did I see that right? Yo, Estinian, what the hell, man? What the hell? Are you hiding something on us? Groping in the dark. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's just, wow. Okay. Okay, that's just, oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh wow. I'm sorry, wow. That's just too funny. That's just too funny. We're groping in the dark. Oh, I'm sorry. It's too dark. I can't see where my hands or my anything is. I have to feel around. Oh my goodness. Alright. Before we get too out of hand with the perversity, let's continue onward. Oh, cutscene. Oh, I love it. Okay, so it's not voiced, but still, wow, what a name for a mission quest. I mean, if you tell someone that you're groping in the dark, it's like, hey, it's a mission, all right? I'm just playing Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, they seem to stay dead at the time. Yes. I think we're kind of outside the natural order. Because, you know, Warrior of Light origins are kind of unknown. Alright, so fill us in, Zero. Fill us in. Okay. Okay, so, alright. Ah, we're gonna be seeing a lot of stuff. So she's the sole survivor of that, huh? Wait, then... Okay, so with Zero... Since she's part mortal, does that make her a halfling? A half void sent, half mortal? Huh. The power of the echo! 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 Excuse me, huh? Don't worry, buddy, we got you covered. Brother Sean. Alright. So... if this is gonna be a thing, I get the feeling it's gonna lead to a whole episode of, confrontations. Scrum there, he was like a bad colt. He didn't know how to stay down. Now the other three... Ooh. Oh man, I'm really curious about how this is gonna play out. I really am. And I know why they said that you can't use Aetherite for a while here. We're gonna be here for a while. Huh. Oh boy. Hydromatic terraces. So about Golbez. Alright, back we go. Still. Oh man. Where's Cecil? Rydia. Goza. Gain. Where's that spurny bard? I'm sorry, I had to. Honestly, not gonna lie, this put me in the mood to go through Final Fantasy IV. Which, funny enough, I do have the original, and I mean the legit original copy of it for the Super Nintendo. And I have said Super Nintendo, and I have said equipment for it. And oh my goodness, are we going to lead to Final Fantasy 2/4? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, and cutscene. Oh. Yeah, Golbez, oh man, he's a menace. So wait, does this also do Zero Miss? Oh my goodness. This just this is raising all kinds of questions and theories, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You know the favors aren't gonna come cheap or for free. You gotta pay her, pal. Pay, pal. That's funny. I mean, she's like a mercenary anyway. Yeah, nope. Oh, what do we say for this one? Ah. Oh, jeez. This is a conundrum. Well, think of how it is and everything, and where we are. Surely you must desire something. Name it. Ah. She's not exactly wrong there. And leave it to your shoulder to find the loopholes. I gotta love her cunningness. There we go. Yeah, she can feed on my ether because I got so much of it, it's ridiculous. Because, you know, Warrior of Light, hero. Yeah. Alright, time to fly. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Uh-oh. We were being watched. Oh no! And we're well over the 1 hour mark, folks. Hope everyone's still having fun. If you think others might enjoy it, you're more welcome to share the link. Let's continue this fun of the Final Fantasy IV throwback. Aw, yeah. Let's get some flyers going. Ba-dum ba bum 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 bum. Ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Oh my goodness. The elemental fiends. So good. Since we defeated Skirm, the next one is... Oh, I gotta see what they're gonna look like here. And yeah, don't worry, sometimes, I have no idea why. But this tends to freeze from time to time. Why is it still saying encoding overloaded? There's only 2 things running. Unless the VC face and the LB... Oh. Don't tell me it's the gigabytes again. I'm gonna have to fix that problem. This... Great. Very much ready. And cutscene.
There it is.
Oh my.
Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
Ah.
What is this place?
My domain.
Oh.
In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs.
Mortals! They're mortals! What in thy sleeper? Let me have some, let me have some! Not fair.
That's one way to call him off.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word. Follow me.
Oh man, this is something else. I'm liking this. Still, new location. Gotta love it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, Groping in the Dark. I'm still amazed by that name. I love it. Sounds like the name of an episode title for a, oh, what would it be? A isekai anime? Slice of life? Comedy harem? Oh, so many ideas that could be done with that. Alright. Ah. The map theme is the overworld theme from Final Fantasy IV. It's a remix of it. Gotta tag along. Ooh. Let us speak. Only for meditation, huh? That's smart. That's smart. Alright. Huh. And yeah, if it does keep on doing the whole freezing thing, I might have to end the stream. But hopefully it doesn't. I mean, it does look a little bit laggy, but it's probably just bits and pieces. I'm not entirely sure why. You don't know Scott? Huh. There's so many Scott Hots around. Oh, when you kind of got mortals full of ether, yeah. Voids didn't want to come to it like a buffet. Alright. Next one. I just have some questions for you, Blobby. Great Crusade, huh? Now things are getting interesting. Oh yeah, Voidson don't know the true meaning of... Yeah. So he stopped gaining the armies and just started devouring... Huh. He must be increasing his power to reach a new level. Oh, neat. We made it. His crusade. You don't think it could be... Is he going to try to pop or break through the void to enter the... Oh. He's going to try to leave with an army here to the... Wow. Okay, yeah, so, huh. He's going to attack our world with an army after powering up even more. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh yes, please take us. Cutscene time. Meanwhile, elsewhere, oh my.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmalione. I struggle to believe it. Is not my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmalione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've heard right. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye. Yet the very notion was an absurd. Lifting our good, drowned in darkness. As were we all.
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbaricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The insolence. No place.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so good. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh yes. Seeing the new forms in this is just so good. Alright. Where could they be hiding that? There they are. What? Something's not adding up there. I think, I don't think he was telling the truth. I really don't. Oh boy. Yeah, is there... I'm thinking the same thing. Something's not right. I think we're about to hit some kind of turbulence. Come here, you. Talk time. What do you mean the one? Oh. Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, this is gonna be something. I accidentally took the long way around. Whoops. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, those who get the theme I was doing there, yeah, you pretty much got that right away. I'm hooked. He knows something. But yeah, no, this is going to lead to what I think it's going to. And honestly, I'm ready for it. Bring it on. Cutscene. This should be good. This should be very good. Ah, but it's not voiced. Ah. Yeah. He devoured Far. Let's see now. Farfalio. Farfalio, didn't he? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, she could tell. She could tell. So he ate him because he asked for it? Okay. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Yeah, he must have been very desperate. Ugh. Yeah. Wait, what? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cutscene change.
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
Got it. Time to move.
I can't bear it! Eaten and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
You and me both.
One of the Archfiend's approaches.
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Oh. Oh. My goodness. That new design. It's amazing. And that's a very big weapon.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
So you're Barbaricia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery. Poor Scarmiglione. And good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell.
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
What's the plan then?
You go after her. What else? Oh my god. Oh my god. That new design. The new VA. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Such callbacks. I'd rather...
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, but my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Babaricia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
Oh man. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Really don't need the materia. The wind rises. Yeah, she's gonna try to play us like a herp. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. Oh, man. Quest accepted. Time to travel to her domain. Whoop, whoop.
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind. Leave these ones to us.
I see to Barbaricia.
Ooh. Eight person fight. She's that powerful. Storm's crown. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We're going right to the selection of 8. Ah, this is gonna be so good. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. This is the anticipation for this is too good. Okay, so before anything, I'm calling a quick moment of reprieve. I gotta head to the bathroom, so I will be right back in just a moment. So first, let's get the beauty finder up. Oh, where is it? Ah! Alright. So, I shall be right back in a moment, folks. Bathroom break. And I returned. Oh, alright. Alright, let's get ready. Let's get ready. Alright. So, let's see now. Do. Alright, so. Oh man. I was not expecting this to turn to. I knew it was going to be not solo, but full 8-person fight. Yes, please. Ah. It's going to be so good, so good, so good. I remember all the times I fought her in Final Fantasy IV. It's just so good. Alright, here we go. Wait, what? Are you wait, what? How? Hey, what? You gotta be... Yo, what? Oh my goodness. But I'm off by 8. Are you kidding me? Ah. You know what? I'm not even surprised by this, honestly. I'm not even surprised by this anymore. This just killed everything. Alright, so... Alright, hold on. Alright, so... God damn it! Alright, so... Looks like we're gonna have to end the stream here. I'm gonna have to go back. I have to do the weeklies off screen, get as much skill as I can, and just try to figure out what to go on from there. I'm not surprised I dropped the ball like this, like usual. Sorry for ruining the anticipation and excitement there, folks. So we'll be ending this stream here. If y'all enjoyed it, you're more welcome to hit the follow and the subscribe button if you'd like. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Hopefully we'll be able to get things done correctly next time. This is Luminar, and I'm heading off. See you later.